Welcome to the Sarah Says Things podcast, recorded on April 10th, 2026. Certified by Grandma and YouTube University. There's a very specific type of confidence in the air lately. It's not earned, it's not trained, it's not even accidentally experienced. It's YouTube confidence. You know the kind. Someone watches 3 videos, 2 on 1.25 speed, one while half scrolling their phone, and suddenly they've unlocked a calling. They make something just good enough for their grandma, their spouse, their coworker, or their emotionally obligated best friend to say, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing!" And just like that, boom, they're booked, they're branded, they're explaining things to people who've been doing this since flip phones were a personality. And listen, I love a good DIY moment. I do. Try things, learn things, make ugly things, make slightly less ugly things. But there's a difference between I'm learning this and I'm now an expert, please pay me. Somewhere along the way, we skip the middle part. You know, the entire phase where you're objectively not good yet. The part where your work is, how do I put this? Deeply humbling. The part where you don't immediately slap a logo on it and announce yourself to the public like you just dropped a masterclass. Not everything needs to be monetized immediately, and not every hobby needs a logo, just as not every compliment is a business plan. And respectfully, your biggest cheerleaders are not your customers. They're your emotional support system. They love you. They would hype a burnt casserole. They would absolutely commission your macaroni art if it meant boosting your confidence. But they are not the ones pulling out a credit card when stakes, standards, and actual money are involved. Meanwhile, actual professionals are out here investing years into their craft, paying for tools, paying for training, paying for mistakes, learning what works and what doesn't, and what will absolutely come back to haunt them if they cut corners. And they're competing with someone who watched a 12-minute tutorial and said, "Yeah, I've seen enough." It's not gatekeeping to say experience matters. Sorry if that ruins the "I watched 2 tutorials" narrative. It's not negativity to say skill takes time. Shocking, I know. And it's definitely not jealousy to notice the difference. Sometimes it's just functional vision. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Confidence without competence is just audacity with a Wi-Fi connection. By all means, learn, try, build and create. Post your progress and be proud of it. But maybe, just maybe, linger in the figuring it out phase for longer than a weekend before announcing your grand opening to the public like you've been summoned by destiny. Because confidence is loud, but competence is what people are actually paying for.